Ooh. Ow. Ding, 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 ding. Hi, Tabitha. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Dinosaur. Said I'd be back, and I am back. And I went back on my phone just because my computer sucks for live streams. Hi, guys. Hi. I just kind of tore half of it off, Cairo Kitten, because I was moving something and like peeled part of it off. It's okay, Melanie. I was on for 5 minutes because I was going to stream until I had to go pick up my dogs from the groomers, and immediately she texted me to say that she was done. Leroy, get out of there. So, yep, scammed you, Holly. I scammed you so good. I need more medical tape, but the white medical bandage tape really, really, really makes me itchy. Hey, Marin. Hi, Kelly. I'm so glad you caught it live. It's really snowy up there in Ontario, Debbie. I love that. So, oh, Tabitha, I immediately got off that live. You didn't miss anything. Nope, and then you retracted your comment, so never mind. I guess it's all secrets. Katie is doing really well. She's recovering. I'm really excited about that. So, sorry, my husband just walked in and I wanted to see what he was up to. It's pouring snow in West New York? What's WNC? Williamsburg, North Carolina? That's my guess. Hi, Michelle from California. It peels your flesh off. Maybe try the clear kind. I get what I get, and I don't get to throw a fit, apparently. So, if you can see, this is the monitor, and it's adhesive. It has, sticky that goes all the way to here. So, they're sticky around it and under it. And then, on top of that, they put this Ace bandage Band-Aid sticker all around it. So, it goes all the way over. And I did really well for a few days, but last night it started itching like crazy. But I only have 4 more days, I think. It was 2 weeks. I got it on New Year's Eve. So I'm close. Jem from Oregon. Where in Oregon, Jem? It's too much. Western North Carolina. Oh, it's close. It doesn't watch lives cast to the TV casts? I think some people watch it on TV. Eugene. Okay, Jem. I lived near Portland for quite some time. You can go get it all at CVS or Dollar General. Okay, I'll try that. Does Emily D. Baker have more Baldoni content than the 7-hour live? I'm not sure. She has another channel where she does quick bits, or it's the same channel and she does quick bits. And then she powered through all of it, and then she'll follow the case all the way to the end. I only watched some of that 7-hour live stream, not all of it, because I had other crap to do. Oh, Leslie, I remember that song. Hi, guys. Probably dead skin and fuzzies and stuff getting under there. Maybe. It hadn't really started lifting until last night. I peeled a bunch of it upward because it was I did not feel good. I'm so sorry, Mary. I can't believe that didn't do that. That's so stupid. Hi, Allison. You can start on TV but can't cast it, which means now you're watching me on my phone and something on TV. Well, good. I love that you're multitasking. It makes me happy. I like to pop up things to where they're in the top corner of my phone when I'm watching YouTube, and then play a game on my phone. It's delicious. Duck or beaver fan? Neither. I'd only lived in Oregon for a few years, so I didn't care about any of the sports, and that's how I am wherever I move. I'm oh, I don't care. I don't care. Band-Aids are a sensory nightmare. It's terrible. And I think it was bleeding into my dreams last night. I know not wearing a breathe right strip bled into my dreams last night. It was crazy. I had the craziest dreams. Much better. Otherwise, horrible hives. Melanie, stop talking about it. Oh, I wonder if I'm still on live chat. all messages. Sorry, I was on top only, so now here I am. From now on, just say duck fan. Yep, tiny screen on top of a game. So good, so delicious. I feel like I do hate a lot of live streams, which is hilarious, because I also want to read the chat, but then it's a one purpose thing where you're like, I'm watching and reading. You can't multitask really. I'm not going to sneeze. Hi you guys. Hi Lori. Hi Dana. Okay. Have you guys heard of, what is his name? It's McConaughey. Who's McConaughey? Famous, handsome, getting old, lives in Texas. McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey, right? Have you guys heard about his new viral tuna salad? Alexis, you started watching me right before I started streaming again, hoping Baldoni isn't actually as horrible as the initial lively doc makes it out. Alexis, it looks like he's not. I'm Team Baldoni from what I've seen so far. Hi, you guys. Matthew McConaughey, right? Cass, that's funny. It's not Sean McConaughey, it's Matthew. You just bought the jalapeno chips? Okay, so I watched Emma Make It. You know how I said that? Okay, so I made it yesterday and today. And it's good. It's okay. Like, I thought it was going to be so good. You listen to him read you a sleepy story in the comment. That's cute. I use the comment too, Melanie. We could sleep in the same bed together. We'd both have the same apps going. Hi, Lise. It's good, but it's not as amazing as everybody made it out to be. It is nice having peas and corn in your tuna salad. Oh, I love tuna, Kelly. It's so good. I love canned tuna. I love like raw tuna. I don't really love cooked tuna. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really love a tuna steak. I'd rather eat it raw or like a tuna salad, which they don't even taste like the same fish to me. Like, those are polar opposites, not even real. Yeah, so Dana, he puts peas, corn, apples, pickles, tuna, red onion, and jalapeno, like crunchy jalapeno, not jalapeno chips like a kettle chip that's sliced jalapeno, but like jalapenos that have been chipped. Does that make, like crunchy jalapeno chips that are jalapenos, not flavored chips? Okay, so that's what's the food portion of it. And then on the dressing side, it's mayonnaise, wasabi, Italian dressing, red wine vinegar, a little bit of honey, pepper, and I think that's it. And you blend it all up and it's pretty decent. It's okay. I've had better, I've had worse. Ow. Oh, you know when you take your hairs down? Like from a ponytail? It's a very busy salad, Gretchen. And it's like one of those tuna salads that you would eat up on top of lettuce, but I toasted up some sourdough bread and it was wildly difficult. And like I'd put a tiny bit on the sourdough bread and then take a bite. And then like, you also hate mayo and vinegar? Yeah, Kelly, you would hate it. It sounds like the worst thing for you. I made it twice, Gretchen. It's not that terrible. Okay. Yep, got ponytail hair. It's his empty the fridge salad, exactly that. Good morning, Angela. How's New Zealand treating you? Okay. Corn, yes. Corn is overrated unless it's on the cob, fresh pickled, hot with salt and butter. Okay, you said like 5 different ways. Just accept the fact, Melanie, that you like corn. Like, you like corn. You like it numerous different ways. You like corn. Your hair's past your butt, Leslie. It's pretty fantastic. I love that. Fresh pickled on cob only. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying fresh on the cob or pickled or warm with butter. Your favorite. Oh, hey, how's it going, Janine? That's awesome, Robin. What Robin say that was awesome? Oh, you just got here. Who lives in LA and he's okay. Robin, I'm so glad that he's okay. Freeze-dried corn in a salad is so good. So mine weren't freeze-dried. They were just frozen corn and peas that I warmed up a little bit because, ew. What'd you find, Tracy? And it was okay. Andrea, you're not the only Kiwi. I'm collecting you guys. You guys are my favorite, like, core of people. I love the Kiwis. I'm trying to collect them the most I can so that when we go to New Zealand, we have a pre-established colony of feral Kiwis. That's what we do. It's so good. Lori, you used to like tuna salad. Now you can't stand it, but it tastes fishy to you. That makes sense. And you don't eat any fish or seafood. Well, you're a terrible person, Lori. Your mom never served it, so you didn't develop a taste for it. Like, try harder. It's so good. I bought a thing from Costco, like a little thing of crab chunks. And then I melted some butter and I stabbed my fork in the crab chunks, stuck it in the butter and ate it. And you know what? It was delicious. Yes, later that night, I definitely thought I was going to vomit, but I don't think that that was necessarily related at all. Ooh, 68, Angela. That's nice. Megs, you don't care much about the Lively Baldoni thing. You just watched Legal Eagle video about it, and Baldoni really looks like the villain. I can't wait to see that because so far... Wait, where are you, Megs? Like, is it right after Lively filed her stuff, or is it Baldoni's response that you feel like that? That is funny, Tracy, that you got stuck in, like, thinking... Okay, so it's funny that Tracy was stuck in, like, purgatory, waiting for this live. Melanie needs a click in the butt. Ha! Typo. Melanie, you idiot. Pull it together. Come on. And she's thinking tacos. That sounds good. I'm just going to warm up tomato soup for the husband and maybe make him and Calvin grilled cheese. And then I have to figure something out for the twins. I'm glad you love my lives. Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. Thanks, Carrie. I'm glad to be back. I made a mistake earlier. So you feel out of the loop, but you're on Ryan Reynolds' side. Apparently Ryan Reynolds was like really, really wretched and ugly at one point. I don't know. It would suck if he was a bad person, right? Like, it would suck. Okay, so Megs, I just have 2 summaries of the whole thing. Legal Eagle and Skepchick. Never heard of her. That's exciting. The smear campaign against Lively sounds so believable. Yes, if you listen to the response for Baldoni's, like, this smear campaign, like, if you look at it, it recontextualizes the text messages. I don't know. It's so interesting. I'm really excited for it to go to court because I really want to see which way it goes. I really do. Like, I am so firmly entrenched in Justin Baldoni's side, but I will change my mind. Like, I am really interested to see what comes out and see if it was indeed that terrible. What's going on with Ryan and Blake? It's not so much Ryan, but it is Blake. Blake Lively, when she was in the movie It Ends With Us, it like went really sideways, and now there are lawsuits crossing streams like crazy. And Ryan at one point like was involved by totally reaming out somebody, but it's gonna go to trial. Like, there's so many lawsuits. I don't see. Welcome, Amy. I really wanted to say Ami again, but I said it right. I'm amazing. Welcome, sweetheart. Carrie, you've been bored to tears without us. I'm so sorry, honey. Wait, we're happy for Melanie. Retired. Good job, Melanie. We're super excited and proud of you. Finally, somebody leaves their job so they can hang out with me full time, like I've always wanted. Melanie, I'm so proud of you for quitting your job so you can hang out with me, and that's what I'm going to tell people. Tanis, curious, if in the wake of losing Beauty last year, do you see yourself adding to your pack, or Kesha the couch dog and Leroy the bad boy enough for how needy Potato can be? It depends. If my husband starts traveling a lot, or somebody gets super weird, I will get another Rottweiler in a heartbeat because I'm sneezing just as much as I had previously. So I guess I can't blame the Rottweilers anymore. But the comfort of having such a large, scary dog is unmatched. Like, Kesha just doesn't do it for me when there are loud noises at night. So I probably would get another large dog, even though the whole time I was like, never again. I just wouldn't again. I might could. Melody's gonna be a full-time entrepreneur. Quit that. Declutter coach. Okay, I do like that. And some business consulting gigs. Lori. Yeah, oh, you and Lori could do lunch. I'm so sorry you're so iced out, Jenny. I keep forgetting where in Northern California you are. I feel like it's Augusta, but I also feel like I made that up. I thought I was dead before I went live. No, I earlier this week I did a members only live stream and we chit-chatted while I did some dishes, and you'll see when I post my video tomorrow, I have tried very hard several times to get things going and it just hasn't gotten going. It's hard, and I just kept not, you know, and I have like 2 full vlogs that I filmed and never put together, and now it's past the time. It was just, I don't know, it was a really hard week. Not hard, it was just not easy week. You're kidding, right? So funny. I'm glad you're back. You're kidding, right? Dun-dun-dun. I have to scroll down really fast. To be fair, you really dislike Blake, but you're still leaning towards believing her so far. Fingers crossed. Hoping someone can change your minds. And that's why Kelly has a German Shepherd. If any of you get a creepy, getting a giant dog. Gonna get it. Smack off those weirdos. And then we can just plan on eating Leroy and the cats when the zombies come. I think about that a lot. Ooh, Digital Fox is using her little special chat. And she said, can we see the dogs after they've been groomed? Absolutely, baby. Let me get to the end of the things because hold on, I'll just scroll. Oh, I was way behind. Okay. MC's here from Florida. Jamie has like 3.5 videos filmed, didn't even have time to edit them yet. It was the editing so hard. Also, the fact that I never finished my house clean. You'll see. There's something really hard about not having a full finished product and still being able to say to yourself, this is still a video. This is still enough. Edit it and put it out. You're like, no. They're going to get mad. It's going to be disappointing. It won't be satisfying. And that's unrealistic for me sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't happen. And so, what's a special chat? Okay, Tracy, if you go, like you're going to, it'll be the $, like you're going to donate money or a super chat. If you go like you're going to do a super chat, you'll have a green one that's like your members super chat. I don't know how many you get. But I know you can use them. So, and Jamie's done with her office. I'm so excited for you, sweetheart. Okay, hold on. Mine is that he can have it too, like stubborn sometimes, but I find him really easy. He's a cross-trained service dog. I love that. Smart, loves to learn, and not as loud as they are. Hey, Mr. Man, come here. Come here, Mr. Dude. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, ow. Tracy found it. This is the future. Angela, welcome to Inspired. Look at his face. Okay, Potato, you don't need to be a part of it. Here, look. Come here, ma'am. You're not part of this. I was calling for Leroy, not Potato. No one cares about you. You didn't even get groomed. You look the same. Look, sometimes I can stack them on top of each other, see? And that's good. When you get stackable pets, they don't take up it's an organizing tip. Stack your pets. I know, you don't have the footing you wish you had. Hold on. But look, he's less black. Look at how orangey tanny he is back here. He does smell so good. His ears are pinned back. He hates this. He hates this. Goodbye. Do you guys want to know that I can summon Sweet Potato at any given time by just yelling for my kids? She thinks me yelling for all of my kids to tell them to brush their teeth is me calling her. She's still in here. Sammy, Sonia, Calvin, screens off, teeth brush, pajamas. Immediately came to see if in fact she needs to put on her pajamas. You don't, honey, you still got time. 5 p.m. somebody's making popcorn. I know exactly which one it is. She does it every single time. Yeah, she absolutely thinks that's her. Ever since she was a tiny baby, she's like, oh no, I have to go see. Ooh, Cass said, why did my car come running? Because she made a typo. Everybody make fun of Cass, idiot. You are so dumb, you made a typo. You may not, Tracy. You're not done with your day. No pajamas yet. Cass made a typo. I love that. All we need to do is shame people a little bit. Hey, Fifes. You did miss me because I made a mistake. Your son makes popcorn every night, but this is right before dinner. Like, I should make dinner in an hour, but she's going to eat a bag of popcorn instead. Andrea, you cried when I was talking about it. Your son, oh my gosh. Oh, half border. I thought you meant a human son, and I panicked a little bit, but I'm so sorry you lost your baby. Husky border collie. I bet that dog shed like crazy and had so much energy. Cass, please don't be offended. We weren't really being mean, and I'm so sorry, love. I did mess with the live stream, Jana. Hi, Beth. How are you, sweetheart? I like that your first name is lowercase, but your last name is uppercase. Like, what happened there, Beth? Cass has a shame kink. Oh, everybody take it back. Cass is getting too much joy. You never got out of your pajamas today, SJ? I put on real pants because I had to leave the house. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. Yay, thanks, Cass. You have a French bulldog and she sheds a lot? Oh, Pam, are you safe? Pam! Pam! Oh, zero motivation with your baby? Oh, honey, I'm so sorry, Tanis. It's rough. Yes, you're fine? Okay, good. We're so glad, baby. I do not pick on you, Meg. What a ridiculous thing to say. I'm going to sue you. You don't even go by Beth? Do you just go by Clifford? The big red dog? How's my heart monitor tape? Dang it! It's so itchy. Thanks for bringing it up. Why would you bring that up? Oh, it's so itchy. Beth is banned. The better Beth. Psh, there's no such thing. You're a fan because of Mac. I'm so sorry about that, Steve. What? Condolences during your trying time of being Mac's fan. Scratch your finger. Oh, yeah, huh? Your lab mix only sheds twice a year. I do still sell them. I just haven't updated the thing because it, the Shopify like fought me insane amounts about taking payments, but they sent out aprons anyways. And so like, it was a huge fight to get them to work it. So like something went wrong there and I need to figure it out. But yes, I will start scratching my head, Leslie. Kyle, you don't have to watch Mac. He's awful. Oh, 2 thumbs down. He's terrible. Meg, you said I am Mary. And I was like, no, your name's Meg. I know that for a fact. Okay, everybody want to hear. Good night, Tabitha. I love you. What's a Leroy apron? There's two versions. One's just a giant Leroy, and I think it says Bad Dog. And two, it's a bunch of different pictures of Leroy. So it kind of looks like polka dots from a different distance. Okay, so do you guys want to hear Meg, Canada Meg? This is how batshit annoying she is. And yes, I mean that to hurt your feelings, Meg. Meg will send me private messages on Discord. Sure, that's reasonable, right? She also DMs me on Instagram, my Feral Tried Wife Instagram. Sure, that's also reasonable. She'll also DM me on my private Instagram. Get a little I have to keep track of 3 different things, and then she'll text me 4 things. I'm supposed to keep up with 4 versions of what she and I are talking about. Like 4 versions, and none of them are coherent. It's not, they're just all different things that she wants to talk about, whatever she's nearest to. She said to me, she's a crazy person. So much managing of the Megs. You have to manage Megs deeply. I have ADHD, keep up, woman. My other Megs in here. All the worst Megs are in here. So it's so funny though. Although Millennial Meg messaged me on her private Insta the other day, and I was like, who the hell is this person? And why is she friends with Millennial Meg? Like, I could not figure it out. So I had like stalk her Instagram until I saw her face. And then I was like, I know that girl. It looks so good, Steve. The pillow closet looks so good. Brett, what? You're going to start spamming DMs? Brett, I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just ignoring you. It's fun this way. Crystal's here. Hi, Crystal. Meg, you will not send any messages. No, send me messages, Meg. I love them. You got 3 inches of snow today, Bethany? That makes me happy. Did you guys see the guy? It's the snow. It's a younger college-y age kid. And he's like out in the snow and he goes, oh, look, we got 4 inches of snow. It's so much snow, right? Like, that's like 4 inches is a lot, right? Like, no. Yeah, is it? And stuff like that. But like the comments are so funny. And like, if you watch people read the comments, like I bet 4 inches feels like a lot if you've never had snow before, or 4 inches is a respectable amount and stuff like that. Like, it's really funny. Hi, Kala. I'm so glad you're here, honey. Yeah, I love that clip and I want to go find it again. It makes me so happy. Is Cass leaving? You can't help but watch various videos about cleaning or about people who suffer from clutter and turn their apartment into a garbage dump, which drives them to do this. Sometimes people are different and things are hard, Susanna. I always wonder, like, is it helpful for you to watch those videos? Does it like inspire you to clean? Does it make you feel seen? Do you get any sort of benefit from them? Cass, you can't be Canadian with Canada Meg. She's not really Canadian. Hi, Sean. Again. Scrolling back down. Huntington Beach, that would be different. The 4 inches of snow. Sorry, I was thinking about the fires. I got distracted. It's too late. You're deep in Ontario. Gross. 4 inches here would be like, oh, it's Tuesday. Damn. Meg, I don't think you are Canadian. I think you're thinking of somebody else. Who are you thinking of? You're thinking of Justin Trudeau. He's Canadian. You know. Or men over-exaggerate how much snow. You Marie, all your sweatshirts in the last 3 years of your weather have been broken and you need them. That's very funny. It's gross here, but at least it's not gross in the US. The snow. Yes, I have to clean when your video's on the TV. Yay, Amy, I love that. You don't like this update to lives, you prefer the other way. What's the update, Vive? Tell me. I want snow. I want any level of snow. I would die if it was 4 inches of snow. It would be the greatest thing that's ever happened. It hailed in Huntington Beach. Oh, babe, I didn't know you were... Why did I forget you were in California? And the beach turned white. That's so cool. I'm sorry that the chat's structured different. I know it looks the same to me, so I need you to explain more what you're talking about. Hi, Ingrid. You're in Eastern Virginia. It's supposed to snow. I bet it will, Beth. Worst, Beth. 15 centimeters. Nobody measures in centimeters, Cass. Communists. Oh, yeah, mine does. Mine's going over the video as well. Like, you guys, I eat, like, the chat comes up, and then I eat it, and it disappears right at my mouth, so it looks like I'm eating. Brenda Spencer saying, snowing like crazy here in Indiana. And then I eat it. You're welcome, Brenda. I love snow. It's been snowing since 9 in the morning. I'm so jealous of you. The chat's over my face on the phone. What if I, like, I don't know. No calories in chat. You can't, Crystal. I don't understand why you can't. That sucks, babe. Whoever measures in centimeters thinks 4 inches is a lot. Chat is up to my eyeballs. Oh, I hate this, you guys. It just, I need a better camera. Hi, Millennial Meg. Brett's watched a few of your videos for me, and he was just wondering, why don't you parent as you go? It's my favorite thing that's ever happened. Chat is normal on your laptop. Well, I hate this. Rachel, hi, honey. You have 7 inches of snow so far. So good. And you prepped 7 meals this week. What were they? Name them all. Meg, you can't parent. Canada, Meg, not you. Millennial Meg parents as she goes. I can't. So, Amy, the Apple phone will not orient sideways. It just goes blank and goes try harder. Like, it's like, why don't you orient your phone better? It just says orientation is locked, and then it gets really mad at me. Manages. Maybe that'll be better. Now, instead of me eating your comments, you guys die. Like, my heart monitor sucks you in. And whether or not you're kind to me or mean to me is how I will survive. Either kindness keeps the heart going, and meanness kills me. So, I guess drop the like button. Well, I messed that up. Sweet Potato, you got your stinky fur on me. She does not care. Apple, like, I love some of it, but no. Sarcasm does make me stronger. Slovakia, goodness. Millennial Meg's still alive. It is kitty glitter. I've got so much. Oh, well. All right. Thanks, Brett. Rip. Ooh, Chook from Australia. That's fun. You can't speak Celsius. They need it in American. It's so hard. Like, I have a general idea of how I wanted to feel in Celsius, but I can't convert it. Like, I know that I am comfortable at 2021, but I hate, like, 17, 18, 19 is too chilly for me. Yep, I am. What are my plans today? Babe, the day's over. You're in the wrong side of the hemisphere. Nope. You're on the opposite side of the world as me. My day's done. It's 5 p.m. Australia's as real as Canada. But is it, though? You're at -7 degrees Celsius today. What is that? I bet... What is that? 23 degrees. Somebody do the translation. -15 is 23 degrees. True. Zero is freezing, 100 is boiling. I do like that part. Hi, Duana. Okay, say your name again how you want me to say it. I said Duana, and you corrected me, and I'm still not exactly sure how you want me to say it, so I want to hear it again. Room temperature is 20? No. No. That's crazy speak, Melanie. But maybe, actually. You live 2 miles from Canada most of your life and you still can't convert to Celsius. 23 is shorts weather for sure. Hi, Delwyn from New Zealand. Delwyn? WhatsApp still exists? Yeah, and I'm trying to message the fiefdom over there, and I can't get it to work. It's going to be 34 degrees Celsius here today. What is that, like 97? It's really hot. 34 degrees Celsius is really, really hot, isn't it? Like crazy. You keep your house around 18? Gross. No, it's too chilly. I don't want to go inside your house. Anything above 0 in Fahrenheit is shorts weather? Yeah, basically. If you live in North Dakota, yup. Yeah, I don't want 34 degrees Celsius. That's got to be crazy hot. Like 104. Oh, Olivia, you didn't get the notification? I'm sorry. No, we're safe from zombies for this moment, which is really nice. You thought WhatsApp was for drug deals and booty calls? It is. Why do you think that I want to talk to them? Steph is my favorite booty call. Hands down. Also, one of my favorite drug dealers, weirdly enough. Ew, 45 degrees, Lisa? Gross. Wait, Fahrenheit? It's got to be close to 100. It's got to be way too hot. Okay, Goldilocks. Rude. If the zombies slow down in the cold, would moving north be the best way to survive? I have it under good authority from my little kiwis, my feral kiwis. It snows in New Zealand, so we will be able to find the cold. I'm sorry. Deepest apologies. That was wildly unprofessional. PJ pants and a bikini top? That's funny. Ew, 40 degrees. Everybody's being gross. My little feral kiwis, I love them so much. New Zealand's where with the cute penguins. You guys have cute penguins down there? So good. I am play acting as a professional, Sean. Oh, thanks. I made them sparkly for the new year. You haven't seen my nails. I haven't surprise FaceTimed you when you were in the middle of texting me recently. I should do that. Cass, you're terrible at geography. Geography is one of my favorite subjects. It makes me so happy. I love knowing where things are in general. Hi, how are you, wannabe KY homesteaders? Are you supposed to be on this live, or are you supposed to be editing your long format video that I would like you to make? What should you be doing with your time? Kristen, right? It's Kristen. Maybe you need a sneak vape. Oh, so ridiculous. What Jamie Chaotic say? Better have been kind or we'll kick her out. 69 degrees here. Hey-o. Yeah, you should be so I can watch it. I'm tired of your shorts. No, Millennial Meg, don't. You don't have to edit. Your video's gonna suck either way. Don't put anything out. He makes vaping look cool though. No, he does not. He has never made one thing look cool at any point in his entire life. He downgrades things. Like, you could take the coolest of the cool things, put Mac near it, instantly the worst thing that's ever happened. It's so lame. It's lame. Like Urkel. Do you guys remember Steve Urkel? First live ever. It is what it is. Welcome, Long Islander. Okay, Joanna, sorry. Off topic question. Why did you choose to homeschool your kids? In my country, it's not an option, doesn't exist. Are you in Germany? Because it was not a good environment for the twins in any way, shape, or form. And then when COVID hit and they shut down the schools for like almost 2 years where we were, I already had the stuff. And so I started homeschooling Calvin as well. And we just never looked back. Wait, Urkel is such a bad example because he had the hot version and then he became Sonic. Frack. My mistake. Did I do that? It's so funny. in South Spain. Oh, okay. I'm surprised. I didn't know you could not homeschool in Spain. Bye, Jamie. Have a good time. Toodles. How's 75 hard going? I failed it. So I had a fun little event with my heart probably panic attack. And so I did not complete that day's activities. And so I'm trying to pick it up again, but trying to also like balance getting this stupid monitor off of me so I could go. Shouldn't I live normally with the heart monitor on me instead of like trying to change things up so that they get the picture of my heart without me doing extra crap? So now I am doing kind of a soft where it's one workout a day and I'm just eating a different, like a shorter time frame kind of thing. And I did not really drink water today. Did you fail it or did you challenge it harder than it has challenged you? Yeah, so that's what it was. I was like, hey, let's see how you do with a panic attack. And it failed. It did a bad job with it. Or I don't know if it was a panic attack or not, but I definitely was this close to going to the ER. Coffee is water. I've had so much water today. Bye, Lisa, Digital Fox. You can't be bothered to keep multiple fires alight. What happened, Carrie? How do I manage homeschooling my autistic kiddo and me are like oil and water when it comes to schoolwork? Cass, it's really hard sometimes. I find it more that I need to manage my expectations and my techniques and not try to force them to match me where I want them to be. I have an idea of what I wished it looked like and what it felt like, but that's just not how it is. And it's really hard for me to let that go. And sometimes I yell at them. Sometimes we yell at each other. Sometimes there are tempers and it's not pretty at all. And sometimes it's beautiful. And like all of a sudden my kids tell me or show me something and I'm like, oh, dang, that's amazing. And also I have a lot different standards for each kid. And for some of the circumstances that we're facing, it's more about life skills and very, very, very basic things than it is about pushing and memorizing and intellectual things, because I do not see a use of forcing not geography. Geography we've got pretty good. Of like geometry or history or a lot of different things. Like that's just a fight that will have absolutely no benefit or nothing moving forward. If things change, we can always change. It's not like you lose an opportunity and you turn 15 and they're like, sorry, idiot, you didn't learn about the Revolutionary War. You just don't get that knowledge anymore. Like they don't take it away from you. And so if things change, we can go back and revisit topics. But we have a different trajectory than most. And that's hard to swallow. It really is. And it's hard for outsiders to really accept. And they struggle with it a lot, but that's just how it is. That's just how it is. And I'm not going to graduate them from high school because that limits them from opportunities down the road, because a lot of opportunities are based whether or not you're too disabled to graduate high school. And so I can graduate, like homeschoolers, you could just be like, graduate high school, have a good day, and like ship them off. But if I do that, it shows that they're capable of graduating high school. And if you're capable of graduating high school, then you don't qualify for these programs, this opportunity, these vocational things, and you can screw kids over that way. So to pretend and force and play a make-believe game will actually harm them as adults. And also, which I'm sure you guys know, I haven't read chat in a while, which I'm sure you guys can tell, we're blessed. We're lucky. So I am able to set them up to where they can chase their interests, and I will always care for them. They will always be in my home, and they won't need to work to survive. And that's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I am so unbelievably lucky and so blessed and so grateful that I don't have that panic. I don't. Calvin has to work. Calvin's going to figure out his life, and he will be in charge of the twins when we're gone, and he's aware of it. But we're just lucky enough that it's not a deep fear that sucks the soul out of me like most special needs parents. It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to look back a little bit, but not too much. Beautiful Sarah 16, you homeschooled, unschooled your son to focus on life skills, and he studied what he was interested in, and I focused on teaching him how to be human. That's a lot of what we're doing. And right now, the twins are very much into animating, and they're good at it. And their art is really amazing. And I'm like wildly impressed with what they can do, and that's what interests them. Tracy blames her kid, but we all know Tracy is not a good mom. I don't even know what the context is, but we can agree, right? So yeah. Oh, thank you, Mary. Also, my kids do a lot of online school because it's like a game to them, so that's fun. Yeah, it's really cool that we can homeschool. I love that so much. Cass, are you talking to me about everything you need to hear and feel less alone? Your soul, you got that sucked out years ago. I know, Crystal, we all talk about what a bad person you are every moment. Thank you, Meg. You had school at home for COVID for a year. Ugh, gross. Charlie will always live with you. Call it right. Like, that's a lot of people's things. And what's so hard, okay, I'm going to go on a weird tangent, and I'm sure I've done it before, but I'm going to say it again. I hate that they took away like the Asperger's version of autism, because so many of the forward-facing autistic people are super functional, super amazing. Like, they're just functional. Like, they're like, oh, and people are like, oh, I have a cousin who's autistic and they held down a job. And you're like, okay, yes. And they're like, well, you know, I know this autistic person, and they're like a freaking savant. And you're like, sure, that's a version of it. And they're like, oh, I have this. And you're like, okay, yes, right. But some of us don't have that. There is a whole other side of that spectrum that is dark and hard. And I am lucky that my children speak, but what if you have a older, nonverbal man who behaves like they're 5? That's not inspiring or fun or anything that you're going to be able to like super manage without so much support. So like this, oh, autism is special. I love autistic kids. You like some autistic kids, but there are some autistic kids that you have never even interacted with, that you have never had that moment with. And so, oh, there's a poem about when they're not cute anymore. Ooh, Cass, I hate that. I got that in my stomach. It's just, so yeah, there's like, when there's a lot of people who are just like, oh, I love the autistic kids. I'm like, you like the ones that are able to attend public school, that are in the special regulated classes. But there's going to come a time where it's not cute that one of my kids just paces and talks very loudly to herself and in public, in the stores. They're not going to find that cute when she's 20. They're not going to be like, and here's something else, and this is particularly disgusting. Are you ready? It's gross, but I'm going to say it, and it matters. My daughters are beautiful. Do you know how much grace that gets them? Do you know what they can get away with because they're pretty? Factor in a not so cute woman talking to herself very loudly and distracted and running into people at the grocery store at 34. How much blessing and grace do you think she'll get? Crystal, yes, yours is older and nonverbal. What's a special talent? What's her special talent? Oh, I don't know, grating on my nerves, which you're not allowed to say because you're supposed to be a superhero, right? You can't be like, oh, my kid's special talent is pushing my buttons until I scream at them. Like, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to be a really good mom who never lost her patience ever. My kid looks like a grown-up when they lay down in a restaurant. People stare and make comments. Cass, right? Right? And like everybody thinks autistic kids are 4 to 7 years old. That's it. That's when they exist. And then everybody forgets that they're real. Special talent eats the same thing every day. Makes popcorn at 5 p.m. like clockwork. Does she have an alarm set? No, she just knows it. We have that a lot here. I live next to a res and there's a lot of children with autism. Ugh. Brett, learning about Asperger's literally helped your everyday work life. See, divide it again, guys. Split it again so that we can say they only show grace when they know. That's true. Invisible disabilities are like my favorite. Lori says, better, I don't remember the details, but I believe Dr. Asperger did some unsavory things and the association with his name is not a good thing. If I'm wrong, someone please correct me. Hate that. Which would make sense. But they need to rename it. They can't just clump it. Cass, my kid's special talent is dumping water in all of our shampoo and soap that I just bought. Yes. Right? So how can my daughter do well in school, make things difficult for her future? I need to know. Beth, if she can do well, if she can learn, if she can graduate high school, that's a different beast. It's the vanity diplomas. Oh, look, yeah, no. Like when my kids were getting passed on to second grade, but they didn't know the months of the year or really their alphabet, but they're in second grade and they were just going to keep moving. They were going to keep going through school. So that's when it's bad. Don't humor my children into graduating high school. But if your child does do well at school and can graduate high school, that's amazing. And that's a completely different thing. So jealous of my ginger children. Oh, they're so good. Your son is 26, but mentally about a 6-year-old. Oh, Brenda. Like, I really wanted to say something mean like, have you tried parenting out the autism? Like, oh, wait, Brenda, I'm not sure if your kid's autistic. Luckily, as a grown-up autistic person, you fight for them. I love that. He was a Nazi. But isn't Berger like a Jewish last name? Your son is 20 and just learning to diversify his palate. I love that, Sarah. That is really exciting for you. That's so exciting. Jenny said, actually, someone said to me, well, he looks normal to me. The best thing that people can say. I think that's so good. It's so delicious, Jenny. He does look normal. Why is he not? What did you do wrong? He looks fine. You should just parent harder. Beth says, Cash, your daughter did that. They just need a better word than Asperger's due to its origin. Okay, so everybody, we all agree that he worked for the, Third Reich. It's okay, she's beautiful. She can marry someone who will take care of her. That's also very scary. Your son's a cop and said it was the best thing to learn how to interact with autistic people. I love that. When the girls were younger, we went to the fire department, right? Because autistic kids hide. They will not come out when called, like the severe ones, right? Okay. And so I was talking to him and he's like, oh, we can do this thing where like I'm standing in my regular clothes and then I put on my boots and I'm like, do I look the same? And then I put on my pants. Do I look the same? Jacket, hood, so that they know it's me. And I was like, Yeah, autistic kids don't care about your face. Like, you're not a real thing. Nobody cares about your stupid face, dude. Like, it's not the fact that they're like, oh, there's not a human in there. That's not our issue with that. It's like, you need to figure out how to find them better, not that they are going to come to you better. That's not happening. And so we talked about, there was a registry, which sounds terrible, but there was like, you could tell them, hey, the fire department, hey, this is my home. I have special needs kids. Here are the special locks on our doors and why. Like the high up lock. We don't just lock our doors. You have to lock high up so that if they unlock the bottom door, they're not leaving in the middle of the night when you're asleep. We lock our bathrooms so that they can't go in and turn on scalding hot water while you're asleep. Like the while you're asleep is such a big part of your life. And so like we talked to the fire department about that and like got them to interact with our kids more and got our kids in there a little bit more just to make things a little bit better. Yeah, parents out the autism. Like, is everybody in here not doing that? I already did that. Kyle, my son is 15 in the 10th grade and still has trouble getting the days of the week in order. He's not going to leave home kid, right? We have those. He's really smart. People treat him like he's stupid after realizing. Sometimes it's a little really hard. Okay. Not autistic, but was oxygen deprived at birth. Okay, Brenda. Well, now I can't make funny autistic jokes at you. And somehow, why is that sadder? That's sadder. Like, it feels like your struggle is worse than my struggle and harder. Why is that? Although I had somebody with Down syndrome, somebody who had a Down syndrome kid, her daughter had Down syndrome. Like, we were talking one day and she was like, no, clearly you have it worse. And I'm like, clearly you have it worse. And like, we had this big argument about which is worse, but we both thought we had the better end of the deal, which I love for us. Like, that was amazing. Brett's not labeling her kids. You got to label them and put it like, so everybody can know. Beth, my favorite response when people say she doesn't look autistic is, oh, I brushed her hair different today. That is hilarious, babe. Max here. We're talking about autistics. Welcome to come in, baby. Brett, the trick is to let them talk to your kid for 5 minutes and they're like, oh, okay. Right? Crystal says once had a lady at the grocery store hug you and thank you for not putting him in a home. And he said he was already on the Christmas cards when we found out, so we kept him. Crystal, purgatory. You're doing time for that one. That was amazing. Have I ever had to lock your fridge? No, I never locked my fridge. Sorry. I never locked my fridge. No, because when we were asleep, there was a gate at the top of the stairs. And our front door was locked. So like, no, they never actually went in there. They would always destroy my closet. The meltdowns I had over my closet. I think I had a picture somewhere of what happens in there. It was so bad. You will pay more taxes if more police officers are trained how to deal with situations. I love that idea. You laughed at that because he usually runs circles around them when he knows the topic. Ingrid, this is so eye-opening. I don't have an autistic person in my life, and I'm learning so much from you. Oh, I love that, babe. How could you remember their names if she doesn't label them? It's funny. Grandma told me you could just put my kid in the home. Oh, that's hard. My kid figured out all the child locks and would make potions on the carpeted floor. Gross. Joanna, thank you for talking so openly about autism. You're welcome. I'm an admirable mom. I'm just a regular mom. I'm a basic level mom. I just happen to get kids that require more challenge than others. Which is so funny. Good night, Joanna. Which is so funny because a lot of people are like, oh my God, you're such a good mom. It's like, no, I got the kids I have. And they have birth certificates, so the government knows I have them. Like, you're kind of put in a corner at that point. You have to raise them. Cass, I cannot believe I read you right. Eggs, mustard, and sugar. What? Keep that to yourself, Cass. Ugh. We have to lock fridges at work. Beth has to clean her kid's room. I'm telling you, there's a special smell. Special smell. Ew, and then Corey's commenting on what Cass wrote. Gross, you guys. Keep it to yourself. Some things we just need to bottle up, okay? Have some discretion. It's the gift you did ask for and the IRS keeps tabs on. Oh, thanks, Janine. Kids and their paper trails is how the government gets us, right? They number them. They know their number. Also, did you know if you have identical twins, their social security numbers are just one up? Like, one's a 4, the next one's a 5. I think that's so funny. I don't know why that's so funny. It makes sense, but your husband had autism too. Now you have to go, stuff to go through. Beth, did your husband die? I think I know that about you. Oh, don't be ableist to the autistic autism mom. Gosh, Cass, if you tell me one more time about anything that has to do with eggs, I'm going to find you and I'm going to kick you in the knee. The back of the knee to where you lose balance and you fall down. It's going to be really funny to me. But could you put on a helmet? Because I wouldn't want to inadvertently, like, you fall and hit your head. And then it becomes like this whole thing. Just don't need your knees. So then the government has a favorite child, I'm pretty sure. I'm fat, so I'll roll. Cass became Nancy Kerrigan. Oh my God. Hi, Rissa. Beth, did your husband die suddenly a while back? Because if yes, Mary has been thinking about you. If no, Mary has no thoughts for you. Okay, then yes, Beth, Mary's thinking about you. Tennis, your son was issued the same day by the same county as your brothers. You were adopted and he was born into the family. And your numbers are the same, but the last two are reversed. I really like that. Cass is sad for you, Beth. And I am too. I just don't show it that well. I am sad for you, Beth. Do you know the first part of your social security number indicates where you're born? Yes, because they were born in the same state as me, so ours match. My husband's is weird, and my son's completely different too. Alexis is the last to know. No, she's not. Don't believe her. It's hard because I'm balancing like 5 different topics. Everyone who Beth has been mean to, you need your contact info via Discord. If you can even go onto his Discord, he's very gatekeepy about that shit. And they're going to start a lawsuit. It's a very autistic thing to say to me, Mac. I insult as I go. Matt, Cass is Canadian, which is unfortunate. You don't have to say anything else, Cass. It's just unfortunate. I'm Canadian, unfortunately. That's all you have to write. Hi, Brenda. 24 and 19. We're living off the Japanese. Oh, Carl, I thought that was going in a different direction. I thought you were going to go like on a crazy rant against the Japanese and Koreans. I was like, yes, let's see how unhinged she is. Japanese and Korean food is Charlie's new passion adjacent to the manga and anime. Yeah, my girls are super into that right now. Tanis has been victimized by the lack of potatoes. She is out. She is so asleep. Hold on. Sammy, Sonia, Calvin, screens off toothbrush pajamas. Sweet potato, come get your tail cut off. Sammy, Sonia, Calvin, time to get your tails cut off. Sweet potato, come get your tail cut off. Yeah. It's time to cut off her tail. We don't even need a tail. Do you like her little beauty mark? We're basically the same. Do Canadians just commit war crimes instead of suing? Yeah, well, where you have, okay, yes, Delwyn. Yeah, if you have penguins, of course. That's awesome. I hate it so much. Not paying for my healthcare with my left arm is so lame. Do you even need a left arm? This is everything I've learned about from Beth about the Canadians. Yeah, war crimes all the time. That's their favorite. Brenda, your sister, age 52, is severe nonverbal autism. Brenda, are you her caretaker? Hi, Catherine. It's like a super bummer live stream, so I hope you enjoy that. Mary's in Minnesota. Where in Minnesota, Mary? I think we've talked about this, but you have to tell me again. I insult as I go. Beautiful. That's funny. You should name a chicken after Sweet Potato. That's really cute. I love that. You have two tailless catos, sorry. They're superior to other catos, right? I was so scared that her tail had like been ripped off at some point, but apparently she just doesn't even have it. Sweet Potato's the greatest potato. I bet you painted that on her. I did. That's how I marked her. That's how the universe let me know she was mine. Hi, Nellie from Ireland. You need a coffee mug with that saying? Canadian, ew, gross merch. 30 miles west of Minneapolis. Edith? Eden? Edina? Am I saying that right? You have a local street cat. He's black with a super fluffy with a tail about 2 inches long. Cute. And you've always called him Potato Cat. Then you found me and my cat. That's adorable. That cracks me up. Hi from Michigan. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Dahlia. How are you, sweetie? Oh, yeah. I'm going to have a video drop tomorrow. If you guys shut up so I could do a voiceover for once. Dang. Tracy is doing a bad job typing. She's saying she's tired, but she's just a bad person. Watching Matt clean something, who knows when this video took place, and he said, I clean as I go. What video is that? Because I know it's him mocking me. What a butthole. Is Potato food obsessed after being fixed? So Anthela is. No, not really. Like, she really loves the idea of getting food. She's like me with coffee. Loves the idea, throws a big fit, can't wait until she has it, and then forgets that she has it and wanders off like an idiot, and then comes back and is like, I don't even want this food anymore. It's cold. Her food's always cold, but you know what I mean. Alexis, you're watching some show when the MC is terrified of the Canadian Mounties. That's funny. Brenda's not her caretaker. She's in group home in Iowa, and there are 5 adults in her house. I really like that. I bet that's really fun for her. Tomorrow, Sweet Potato will have a ponytail mascara. That'd be really cute, Lena. You said it right, but you're offset, not far from where Mark lived. Okay. So when I was staying with my brother-in-law close to where Mark lived, I did not understand that that's where the Mississippi started from. Like, that's where the headwaters were. And I was like, why is everybody talking about the effing Mississippi River all the time? Like, leave it alone, guys. We're in Minnesota. Like, just let it go. And turns out it was right there, and that's why everybody said that all the time. You love it when pets have food names? Yes. You have a chili and a cashew? That's so cute. Your favorite voiceover situation when you're like, this is the 3rd time I'm trying to do it, so I'm super over it. I hate it when that happens. It makes me so mad. Okay. Oh, Mac's still here. Walking around your perfectly clean kitchen feeling good about myself. You shouldn't, Mac. Like, I get that you sometimes do feel good about yourself. You shouldn't, honey. That's just yourself lying to yourself. It just, ew. Also, come clean my kitchen. It's impossible right now. It's the most impossible task. Corey, isn't that funny how if we are ADHD, our pets seem ADHD too? I learned it from you. Hi, Gypsy Fox. You enjoyed mine and Max live stream? It's because I was on it. Otherwise, it would have just been Max and Max. Idiot. His name's Max now. Your daughter's English lab is named Flapjack. That's so cute. And her orange cat is Cheddar Jack. That's the cutest thing ever. You have a cat named Beans. And when you yell Big Beans, that's cute. Okay, you guys, we have to... Cindy, that's so mean to talk about it. Oh, Melanie ate her tacos. She says it was good, but we know they were only average. Mac admitted you were walking around your kitchen. You were starting an OnlyFans. Meg's cat is named Frank. You call your cat Colby Jack, Catherine? That's cute. Robin, you're allergic to evergreen trees? Gross. Okay. You love the dual live stream? It sucked because Mac was on it. But I looked really pretty in it because I actually did my makeup. My makeup looks so good. I like for Mac's stream, I'm like, yeah, let me look pretty because he's got a lot of people. And then when I do my live stream, I'm like, oh, it's just these assholes. Who cares? But I just don't care. It's so bad. Janine, you can't come clean my house. I'm saving it. Okay. Oh, Cindy, you had the stomach bug? I'm so sorry. Could you give it to Mac? 5, thank you. That's why you're my favorite booty call. It's not, oh, I hate all you guys. You took a lot of screenshots of that live. Oh my God, Lena, what a weird thing to do. That's because we're friends, right? And they're not. Ugh. If I started caring about you, I'd have to take Farrell out of my name, right? Okay. You guys, shut up. I have to do my voiceover. And then I have to match it up with what I'm filming and make sure it matches. And then I have to upload it. And it's going to go live 7 p.m. Eastern time. So, you know, turn on your notifications and then watch it immediately. And then watch it on, like, immediately. And then write the comments like, I'm watching it immediately. And it'll really inflate my ego and I need that. Hey, Hyde, how are you, my love? You guys, Hyde's here. Hyde and I have been friends for years. Except that's not your actual name. Why'd you change it to Mr. Hyde Films? Hyde, how do I know it's you, baby? Hold on. If it's actually my Hyde, I want to talk to him. If it's not, I want to text him. Okay, the New Zealand part matches. But you would never tell me I'm the best. Okay, Link is what? Let's do a human check. And thank you, sweetheart, for my... you guys, so I have known this guy for years. Oh, I've known him for years, since like 2020. And he is adorable and amazing. And half the reason why we're going to New Zealand for the apocalypse, so I can go hang out with him and his babies. So, Gwendolyn, I'm leaving, babe. This is all hilarious. But taken? What? Yeah, everybody, this is Hyde. He's amazing and sweet. And he has 2 little babies and a beautiful wife. And, yeah. So don't talk about my itching, Olivia. Oh, it's so bad, especially like right here, like at the bottom of the tape is terrible. Crystal sending a condolences about it. You're low and support, hit that like. Okay, so you can tell that Hyde doesn't come into my live streams very often with how supportive he sounds. But if you don't show your love, I'm going to kneecap you. All. I can't wait for the apocalypse. It'll be so good. It's going to be the funnest apocalypse that we've ever had. So you know what? Hyde, Matt dropped in here. I had like a fake previous live stream. And Matt dropped in on that one. So that's really cute, you guys. Why haven't I changed the tape yet? I did, Lena. I did. I actually went. And so... they popped out the actual sensor parts into a new house with new tape. So this is new tape. It just started peeling up and itching last night while I was asleep. So I will give it like, I just have to have it on for 5 more days. If it gets really bad, I'll go back and have them swap it out again. But we show love by being kind of aggressive and mean. Facts. We're all feral, but we will eat at your house for a free kind of deal. Yes, right? I love all of us so much. Okay. It's just so bad now that we've been talking about it, which really pisses me off. Okay. I love you guys. I love some of you guys, to be honest. I love 3 of you. The rest, no, I love you guys. I am going to get off. I'm going to see if I need to make my family anything to eat. I'm going to do the voiceover, and then, you know, I'll figure it out, okay? I love you guys so much, okay? Which 3? Well, it doesn't start with Cairo Kitten. All right. I love you all so much. Bye.